administration is definitely seeing us right now. Think they can hear us? Yeah! I do too.
Normally, Bob Knutson would be doing something very different at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm a third shift custodian. My standard shift is 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And so, being someplace at 1 in the afternoon, that's prime sleeping time. Temporary hardship of a little bit of sleep is absolutely worth being able to stand with my fellows and say, we need to stop this. We need to make sure that good careers don't turn into dead-end jobs.
University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh administrators have told their grounds and custodial staff that they are considering contracting out their service to an outside company. University officials told Local 5 News the outside company would offer higher pay and a sign-on bonus, but the employees are concerned about losing their benefits.
State employees typically don't make a wage that is as high as their counterparts in the public sector.
Sure.
But the trade-off is much better health insurance, much better paid time off, much better retirement plans, which is the reason why most employees over the age of 30 at UW Oshkosh are here.
In a statement, a university spokeswoman said since UW Oshkosh has not made a decision regarding the proposal to hire an outside company to provide custodial and ground services to our campuses, commenting on the proposal would be premature. In another statement, university officials told us all employees would get offered positions with the new company, but Knutson and the 40 or so people who marched with them on Tuesday afternoon are not convinced, saying they take pride in being state employees.
Extracting a profit from a public institution, philosophically, I find just an abhorrent concept.
People united will never be defeated.
The group chanted loudly in front of the campus administration building and walked through a sea of students at a student involvement fair, generating some applause. Among the 40 people at the rally were teachers as well.
Well, I want to show support for my fellow workers. It's not just that I care about them, but I care about our grounds and I care about the safety here. And I don't think a private company will be as invested.
Chancellor Levitt, your fears are correct. This isn't something we want. This isn't something that should happen. Please listen to us instead of telling us what you're doing.
In Oshkosh, Paul Steno, Local 5 News.